Hello, this is Gary Wishon, the Disgruntled Heathen, feeling a little less disgruntled today. I want to read part of an article and I'll leave links down below. The New York State Legislature passed a bill on Monday that will increase the statute of limitations for cases of child sexual abuse. The Child Victims Act will allow child victims to seek prosecution against their abuser until the age of 55 in civil cases, and a significant increase from the previous age limit of 23. For criminal cases, victims can seek prosecution until they turn 28. The bill also includes a one-year window during which victims of any age or time limit can come forward to prosecute. New York has just gone from being one of the worst states in the country to being one of the best in terms of statutes and limitations for child sexual abuse, said Mayor Hamilton, CEO of Child USA. Okay. This is amusing. I love this. The Freedom from Religion Foundation said recently, before this happened, I should say, I'm getting a little tongue-tied, sorry, that the Catholic Church spent $10 million to fight this. It's not just going to be the Catholic Church caught up in this. Any group or any person can get caught up in this. The Boy Scouts of America, any school systems, any single individual can be sued. The statute of limitations to grab their asses just went long and wide and beautiful. But it's the Catholic Church that was freaking out the most because, let's face it, they hold the record for sexual abuse. And the beauty of this is not only New York has done this, there's like 14 other states who is either trying to do this or is now considering to do this. Here is a question I have for anyone who still defends the Catholic Church or any church that has rapists or pastors, like, well, basically nowadays, all churches. The defense, the apologetic defense has always been, well, God can't intervene in cases of rape because that will contravene free will. Okay, that's disgusting, but okay, let's say free will. One, I'm not saying there is a God. I'm not saying there's God. I'm just trying to use Abrahamic believer kind of logic here. The free will defense for rape is faulty as fuck for this reason, in my opinion. Let's say the guy is going to rape. He's going to go, and he's 1 second away from going in a room in a situation to rape a child or anyone. That is his will. That is his intent. That's his purpose he brings himself to. So why can't God, in his infinite mercy, in his infinite power, just make him think he did it? It wouldn't be interfering with the free will of the rapist. He wants that shame or whatever the hell it comes with raping people. He wants that release. He wants that humiliation. He wants that self-loathing. He wants whatever comes with each individual's act of having done that. If God just lets him think he did it, gives him hallucination into his mind, a little matrix thing going there, and he thinks he did it, that release is gone. That inner demon has been fed. And if God does that, he has no victims. The guy didn't do it. God just let him think he did. And the free will of the victim is being protected because the victim is now not a victim because the victim wasn't raped. If God did that and the rapist later on in life felt bad about all the rapes he thought he did, he would go to the police, confess, find out he didn't do it, probably need psychiatric help, which he needed to begin with because he was going to rape somebody, and he would then at least get the help. If he kept his mouth shut about all the rapes he thought he did, all the victims he thought he had, until the day he died, and he asked for forgiveness, God could then give him forgiveness because he didn't rape anyone. The only people involved in that act of forgiveness would be God and the guy who thought he raped. God could forgive that. And no one would think it's the obscenity that it is if God was one, real, and two, forgave a rapist. Doing this would save everyone. No rapist would go to hell. No victims would feel like they're in hell. I have a question for all the people who are so fundamental about this. All the people who thinks that forgiving the rapist is a thing. Why am I smarter than your God? Seriously. I came up with the solution, and I'm a self-confessed idiot on a multitude of topics. But I can figure this out, and your God can't. Well, till next time. Goodbye.